Let's go. Let's go, Mom. No, I have plans with her. I'm sorry, but that's the deal we made.
A little bit closer, a little bit to the left. Yes, leave your beer, please. Okay, there we go. 3, 2,
Daddy,
1.
Daddy! Daddy. There's Mommy.
Coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Hello. Sorry about that, everybody. Just seem to be having a little bit of trouble with my internet. Literally, just before we came online, poof, everything went. So I don't know what's going on there. What I'm doing at the moment is trying to, I don't know what's going on with that. Something's gone on with my internet. So at the moment, I'm streaming via using my phone as a hotspot, which is, I am sure, going to absolutely slaughter my data. But we ain't worried about that for today. Let's just at least get in here and say hello to everybody. Okay, so all the usual bandits are in. Lorna's in, Jeffrey's in, Derry, Phil, Lucky Star's in, Stuart, Ian. Hello, Ian. Haven't seen you in a little while. Lee Whitehouse. Hello, mate. Just went poof, just literally before I came online. How far did you get? Was you? I see the wheel going. Had you started spinning yet, or not quite? Had you actually started spinning for the wheels, or? I'm sure. I'm sure we can carry on and get through. It's just that there are certain things we can't do. Like, for example, I usually have my internet open so that I can look at the orders that are coming in. We may not be able to do that. What have I done with the draw sheet? Now I've lost my draw sheet. Oh, I do it every time, don't I? What is going on? Did I print it off even? Did you put the draw sheet in the chat, Chris? And did I? Okay, well you're there, aren't you, Katie? I'm just going to rely on you. All right, I know you're there, so I'll just rely on you to write everything down, Katie. Normally I'm making a copy, but I don't know what I've done with my thing. Now, I have got one very important thing to ask, right, before we start. So if you can just hold off a minute, Chris. That's brilliant. Thanks, Katie. I'll just rely on you for the moment to do what you do, and I won't bother today writing things down, as it were, because I'm sure we'll be able to manage with what you do. Okay, so I have an interesting question for you, and this question is going to be answered right here, right now, right, with all of you's help and all of you involved in this question, because it's one that came up this morning and it needs answering. So the idea was, Chris and I were talking, and Chris said to me, what if someone wants to buy 2 full Monties? So, which obviously he's come up with that idea. Chris is thinking of doing it. Now, here's the thing. He's looking at like what would give him the best edge, naturally, as you all do. And we had a really good conversation about whether or not what would be better for somebody to do. Would it be better for somebody to have a full Monty 6, which costs £220 a month, or would that person be better off having 2 full Monty 4s, and that would cost £250 a month? Now, if they had 2 full Monty 4s, for example, they would add 8 to the multiplier. If they had a full Monty 6, they would add 6 to the multiplier. So there are things that would give them an edge on one respect, and there are things that would give them an edge on another respect. For example, on the Pay It Paul members draw, if somebody had 2 4s, they would get 120 entries. If somebody's got a full Monty 6, they automatically get 180 entries. So in some ways, a 6 is better, and in some ways, 2 4s could be classed as better. Now, the question for you is, this is the question for you. It's not really a question for me, because for me, it's an easy answer. Yes, I'll go for that, because it's more money for me. And obviously, as everybody knows, the more money I need, all the money I can get. So, but what we need to do is throw it open to you. You may look at that and go, no, can't have somebody on 2 of those. That would be, they would have, you know, it's not right or whatever, for whatever reason. You might not agree with it. And then on the other hand, you might go, I don't care. You know, it's their money. They can have what they like. So, as always, when I'm not sure which way to go, I'll throw it open to the people that are involved. You know, I'm not interested in someone's viewpoint that doesn't enter our streams, doesn't join in our game, and comes in once every 6 months. That doesn't interest me. I'm interested in the viewpoint of the people that are playing the game and that are here as Chris's. You know, we're both interested in your viewpoint. So, what I'd like you to do, if you wouldn't mind, is just let me know what you. I mean, we will work out the things as we go. Obviously, you know, I have to keep on top of everything, and I've got a good team that helps me keep on top of everything. But for now, what I'd like you to give me is a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Simple. Don't have to get involved in a big lengthy conversation. Just, you know, if do you think it's all right for somebody to buy 2 lots? Because obviously, having 2 lots, it means they would get 2 entries in the Patreon Gold, not 1. It means they would get 2 entries in the YouTube Gold, not 1. So, you know, it's only fair that we throw that out there. You know, I mean, I would be over the moon to have somebody giving me 250 quid a month. I can't say that I wouldn't. I'd be mental to say that I would, you know. So, would anybody have a problem with that? That's the question. If Chris was to do 2 of those and buy himself 2 memberships, has anybody got a problem with that? That is really the question. So give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That's all. And let's have it now. And then we sort that out right here, you know, right here and now, as it were, and then we can move on. And then we'll get on with the giveaway, which I will pull a number for. Because as long as no one's got a problem with it, then that means I'm not going to upset anybody. And that was our fear, really, You know, it's like, well, what is there anything that can be wrong with this? Only that if we upset regular members, we don't want to do that. So I agree with Derek, to be honest. What did Derek say? If I get too complicated, we go with the flow. Okay. Because somebody can upgrade to a full Monty 6. We just, you know, the question has never been there before on whether somebody wants to take out 2 of a particular membership and therefore pay on that, you know. So I think there's more people that haven't got a problem with it than probably would have. And but go with the flow, yeah. So both are saying, well, not too sure, but go with the flow, and everybody else is saying, okay. Okay, so it looks like we might be on then. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try, and we'll see what happens. You happy at that, Chris? We'll give it a try. We'll see what happens, and I suppose if you know if we do find out that there are problems, we will deal with it as we go. Okay then. Right then, just to make things awkward, we'll start that from today. And see what happens. Right, now then. Now you're going to be writing these down, aren't you? So first giveaway. First giveaway. And if anybody thinks of something and says, oh, you ain't thought of that. Oh, what about that? Then, you know, you can ask and we can maybe get it sorted. Because somebody at some point may very well want to do the same thing or something similar or whatever. If this happens, I'll think about changing my membership. Okay, so that means that you might not be too happy or see, that could be read both ways. That could be read in the way that like I'll change my membership and go down, or I might change my membership and go up. And like I say, I don't want to upset anybody. You know, I want to keep all the customers that I've got. So, okay, maybe we'll leave it for now. Come back to it. Maybe I can find another way of getting a better conversation piece on it or something. Okay, I've just pulled a number. And whenever you're ready, 3, 2, 1, we'll get going. Now, I'm not too sure how behind I am or how behind it is going to be. Or even because nothing's happened. Oh yeah, the number. Write the number down. No, I'm still getting nothing. Can you hear me all right still? Is everybody seeing me and hearing me okay still? All of a sudden it stopped. Have I frozen? Oh, that's frozen. You wally. What's going on there? No. No, that's not frozen. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on there. I'm not seeing anything come into the chat. And that always makes you think like, can you hear me? Can you see me? Have I lost it somewhere? Is that my internet gone again? We can see and hear you. Okay, how come we've got no guessing going on there? Look at that. Absolutely nothing. They are guessing. I'm hearing messages going, but they're guessing. They're guessing. No, they ain't. Not on my phone. What's going on there? It's not working then, is it? No, nothing's coming on that. So I've got to find you now. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Talk about getting a headache.
Tom Cruise.
Whoops. Right. Yeah, you might want to stop that then. That ain't going to work, is it? I'm sorry. Sorry about that. It doesn't seem like that's going to work. Because I've missed, I just couldn't see anything at all. As you can see, nothing is coming through on that at all. I just couldn't see it. So we'll have to forego the giveaways for the moment and just get on with the draws. I think that'd probably be the best idea. Forego the giveaways and get on with the draws. Looks like my internet might have come back on now. Dear oh dear. Yeah, so just crack on with the spins for today. Is this ready for George's one, Hector's one? let's do that first. I'm sure that will now go. Let's get that off there. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. It's an accountant I've been after phoning me back, which is why I had to answer it. I have no idea why the screen's gone lopsided. Just carry on with doing the ignore me completely, I think is the idea, Chris, for today. Kate is doing the writing everything down. You just carry on doing everything, ignore me. Now, on the assumption that you can hear me, and Michael's quite right, everyone needs to know what the actual draw is that's being done. Those first three were the Hector's draw. So if we've got the draws coming in, Lorna is doing the list in chat. Okay, cool. A to Z letter X is next. I'm assuming you've still got sound. You can still hear me, even though I am a bit lopsided. Don't know why that is. Yes, hear you just fine. Okay, cool. I'm just going to turn this one off because it's not giving me anything. Football Spain. Football Spain we're doing. Have a chuff here. Oh yeah, very important. If you've got any swaps, please put them in the chat if you can. So we're on Anne Jessup now. AnneJessup.co, and that's Richard Brabian. Let me know when the next break is, and I'll try that giveaway again. Because my normal phone seems to be okay. So you let me know when, and we'll give it another go. And if it don't work, it don't work. So that was Richard Brabian on AnneJessup.co.uk, I believe. Seem to have some internet back. Big Wins TV. You're all right up to about the third break, and then we close it off. So yes, Lady Robbins, try super chat. Oh, I haven't sent Chris the list, have I? Okay, if you keep an eye on the chat, you've got Lorna putting in what the next wheel is, and they're putting in there who's winning what, so we can at least do that right. I'm at all 6s and 7s now. Things started going wonky. Eddie, yours has just come through. Which I will try and get in. So I'm going to attempt. I'm just typing in the George's prize draw to send over to Chris, in case anybody wonders why I've gone quiet. And then I'll read out what we've got. So 12, 13, 17, 18, 28, 31, 32, 35, 41, 48, and 12 overall. Okay. Yeah, not sure if you heard me, Lady Robbins, but you can try super chat, but don't be too long, because I haven't got the list in front of me, so I can't tell you how long it will be before the draw, before I'm knocking off George's prize draw. What I do know is they'll let me know when I've got to close it off. Change-checker.net was won by Stuart Scholes, I think. Technology is fantastic when it works. It's about as much use as a chocolate teapot when it don't. We do 5 for $10, don't we? So it would be 10. Michelle Robbins. Brian Dawson going to get a little win by the look of it. Some Fruitly bits. Fruitly bits for Brian. I'd like to know why I'm lopsided. I don't get that. How about if we do that? Oh, look at that. That's better. Right. I'm going to get ready for a giveaway and we'll give it another go and see whether or not we can make it work. If we can, we'll carry on with it. Michael Bloxham. Wants $250 to upgrade my phone and my bush book 2 years ago. I told him my phone will not go with years after that they were the first anyway. No notice whatsoever. So sad. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? That is a bit naughty. Last couple of streams we've been on, I just a reminder, Michael's on £40 when he spots for raffle credit, and the last couple of streams we've been on, I keep saying 25 out of habit. Okay, so 3, 2, 1 for the mods, and let's give this another go. I think I can manage it now. Swap for raffle for Michael, please. That'll be £40 raffle credit for Mark. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it is. £40 raffle credit for Michael. Go, 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 says Andy. And we're off. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even looking. Ian, pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening. Nope, not seen it yet. Not seen it yet. There we have it. DB2 hole with number 6. Do you know, my eyes were going funny then. I could have sworn I haven't seen another 6. DB2 hole with wreck your phone. DB2 hole with number 6, right in the middle there. And DB2 hole is a full Monty member, so that's £100 for DB2 hole, please, Katie. Stop. Okay. Well, that would seem to work all right, didn't it? So we'll give that another go. But I've got no idea when the break is coming up, so you'll have to tell me. Because I've done something with my paperwork, all the messing about. Ian, can you see my super chat? Yes, I did, and I've got you down for 10 entries. Derek Clark just won that one. Sorry to be picky, and I know the rules, but I had number 6 at 15:43. Not at all. You're not being picky. You know, I've got to remember sometimes I'm just human and can easily miss things. So I'm going to go through that and have another look. I don't consider that being picky at all, Stuart. It's more about keeping me on my toes. What time did you say that was? 15:43. Sometimes looking at these numbers, you know, and your eyes just glaze over. Well, mine do. I've got DB2 holes. I've got Derry Roberts giving number 6. I can't see your one. Tell you what, Stuart, take a screenshot of it if you can see it on yours, because I can't see it on mine. And then just WhatsApp it to me. And if I mess that up, I'll make sure I'll give you as well. So that's the easiest way to do it, is just to say to you, look, just take a screenshot and then send that to me by WhatsApp, and then we can. Who did I say won it? Oh no, Kate has written that down anyway. DB2 hole winner. Okay, cool. So make a note. Check Stuart. Six. 15:43. Brian Dawson. Well done, Brian Dawson. I think he just had a couple on the trot, didn't he? Brian Dawson again. Has he had about 3 on the trot there? Certainly 2 on the trot. Has he had 3 on the trot? can't see any number 6 but for mine, but I know it's all on your phone here. Yeah, I saw your one, Derry, and it was after. That's all right, Stuart, don't worry, I will sort that out. Okay, just to make sure I don't make any more blooming mistakes, right? George's prize draw, we'll close that off in 8 minutes, 7 minutes, at 4 o'clock exactly. So if you're waiting to have a go on George's prize draw, get your entry in now, super chat, or do it online, and then we'll close that off at 4 o'clock. I can't wait to mess that up even more. Oh. Yeah, whereabouts are you in America? Mark Bennett, well done. I think you're, you did tell me once as well. VA. Virginia. I think she's in Virginia, Ian. DB2. Oh, got you. 4 times 4. Here's a little something to bear in mind as well that I've just been reminded about, which is quite right. If you type too fast, you can get blocked in the chat. You won't know, you won't realise you're blocked in the chat. So you put the number in, and if it blocks you, that's the YouTube, not us. If it blocks you, it will show on your device in grey which means it's not actually sent. So that can also be something that happens. Gremlins working overtime today. I think they are. Still, when we have little issues, there are things to learn from, so that maybe I can put something into place to avoid doing it again. Jeffrey Brinklow's got that one, which could be Ostomate, I think. Date run there for Jeffrey. Just started putting some stuff together for you over there. Ready for the next parcel going out. Should be able to catch up with all the parcels tomorrow. I have to catch up with all the parcels tomorrow. I've got people coming for the weekend. And her ladyship would like the dining table back. Everybody refresh. Hello again. Right. I'm writing them down. Did I even show you the last number? Okay. So, 3, 2, 1 for the mods. Katie, please swap Jeffrey Brinklow's for membership, please. Jeez. I need to get some more sleep. Go, go, go. Hello, Brucey. Right, what's the numbers? What's the numbers? Don't get sidetracked. What's the numbers? Make sure nobody else, anyone gets it. What's the number? What's the number? I sometimes have a tendency to look at the people typing. And as soon as I do that, the second I do that, my attention's off the numbers. Can't seem to do both. Come on, you can do it. Ooh. It's definitely not there. Not yet, anyway. Oh, there it is. There it is. Mr. Walton, where have you been? Number 61. Not a single 61 before it, I didn't see. Yes. And George's drawer is now closed. Let's get that closed off before we make another mistake. Stop. Right, number 61 that was. And there literally wasn't another one before it, although it was starting to send me asleep again. When it takes you like ages to win it, my eyes start going. Looking at all the numbers. Internet gone again. Chris is just loading up the wheel at the minute for George's drawer. Products, George. Oh, then I need to put the other one on. So George's prize drawer is now closed. And we will do that one again for Friday. David Joins, well done, David. That must be the 6th then. Oh, 6th of August. 4. I need a holiday. 10 Queen Elizabeth II, half pennies. He wins a lot of half pennies. 3 decimals. Colin Ritchie. I think that was royalmint.blog. Pardon me. Royal Mint Online is what somebody won there. Colin Ritchie won there. Royal Mint Online. Andy B, good afternoon. Snowman50p.co.uk. Royal Mint Online wheel. Super duper whooper wheel. That looks like one big section, doesn't it? Derek Clark and Gary Hoskins. Chris's double up, £25 raffle credit. Oh, well done. That's a good shot, double up in there. Baker's dozen for someone. Now, one thing I have got coming up today is I just bought something rather large off of Scott, and I'm paying him in spins. So he's got 10 spins coming up at some point before we finish. That's going to be interesting. Oh yes, I forgot. Derek Clark's a full Monty member now. He's the same as Michael and Katie, which is what is it for Michael and Katie? 3, 4, 5. Michael and Katie get 5, don't they? Get it right, Ian. Non-release coin there. Any mistakes and stuff, I'm just going to blame Fran because she went away. And when a man's got to make his own dinner and make his own cup of tea and wake himself up in the morning and all these things that his one man normally does for him, well, she has to take some responsibility for what goes on. That's all I can say. And as a normal man, obviously I feel the need to blame somebody else for my own shortcomings. So she'll be back about 5:30, so you can all tell her off then. Fran said it's so short she needs a magnifying glass to see it. What are you talking about there? Don't do things like that anymore. I'm old. I'm old and decrepit. Done that one. Now we're doing that one. Ian, I have years on you. It's going to be certainly a lesson for me today in not losing my paperwork. I feel lost without my paperwork. And obviously it makes a difference to you guys. Obviously it makes a difference to you guys when I'm not 100%. So I have to make sure that doesn't happen again. Brian Dawson again. I think it's a Brian Dawson show today. Time to refresh, including me. Refresh. I picked a number. Jeffrey Brinklow. Well done. Old enough to know better, but much too young to care. Yes. What's Mr. Brinklow got? Seems my internet's back up and running again. Baker's dozen. That's not one you want to get on a multiplier, is it? Because it comes with 13 already. Imagine that too much. I've done it already. What's the matter with me? I've done it. Right. This time I'll try not to fall asleep. Go, 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 says Mr. Walton. Get there in the end. And Lady Robbins has it with number 34. Stand up straight. There's number 34. See it? See if we do. Number 34, Lady Robbins. No one else had it before Lady Robbins. So that was that one. Well done, Lady Robbins. That's £20 membership voucher for you. And then we're back on with the YouTube. Nearly at the end of it. You ain't got to put up with me for much longer. And I will Fran's back tonight, so we should all be back to normal on Friday. Andy Walton. Andy Walton got it. Five £1 coins. Please swap my 200-year-old coin for membership credit, please, says Stuart. No worries, Katie will see to that. Sheet of coins. Patreon ×3. And Michael Bloxham again. Say again, I think he's only had one today, hasn't he? Let's see what Michael's going to get. 10 USA. That might be another swap for Michael. Swap for membership on that one, please, Katie. For Michael. Rob Barnes. Peter Pan coin. While we do this next spin, I'm just going to see if I can turn this back onto my Wi-Fi. Are we still on? We're still on, I think. Who was that handsome devil that appeared on the screen just then? Did you see that? I thought it was a Tom Cruise lookalike. Someone's just copped a 9, I reckon. Done me up like a kipper. Get on that 3. Go on, go on, go on. 9 times. 9 times. Who got that? Now, if that was that Chris? +4, 13. Oh my goodness. Mind you, that could be a complete set of planets almost, or no, more than. or something like that. Full Monty Wheel is next. That was a bloody good win. $13 in one hit. Wallop. Pardon me. Next up is the Full Monty Wheel. Mick Smith. Mick Smith gets what bonus? 125 or 115? 125. Lorna Jones is the second winner on the Full Monty Wheel. £190 bonus. Well done, Lorna. We've got another giveaway of wheel. I think this will be the last one then, won't it? That looks like the team wheel. So I've got a funny feeling this is the last one. coin. That was an RM coin. 3, 2, 1 for the mods. Let's get straight in there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oops. Aha, Phil Sanderson. We have a couple of people hit the same number, but Phil Sanderson was first. There you have it. Phil Sanderson first, and then about 4 underneath him is Lucky Star with the same number, but Phil's got it first with number 29. There we are, 29. On that bit of paper. Just looking to see if anybody else got it. No more strings inquiry there. Okay, so well done, Phil. That's a 20 for you, Phil. Thank you very much. And that was, I believe, the last giveaway of the day. The free for all is next. Hello, Stevie. Nice to see you. Jeffrey Brinklow. Flying Ant Day here in Midsummer Norton. They are a bit of a nightmare when they come out, aren't they? Double any single win. You're going to get that. Is it? Is it? Is it? Nope. Oh, look at that. One move forward. Yes, it is. Double the win. TGBCH coin. Anybody that wins TGBCH coins, it would be really helpful if you text me and tell me which ones you want. What's this one? This looks like the referral wheel. Yep, Lorna says referral wheel. That's the one. Brucey Combs. Little win for you. Oops, I forgot you. Sorry. What did you forget? What did you forget? Sheet of coins for Bruce, which I believe might be his double up. Yes, it is. That's Bruce's double up. Oh my god. And he's on a multiplication as well. This is where your multiplication kicks me up the bum when you land on a double up first. So we have 2 and Brucey adds 1 to whatever it lands on. Oh, he's got the 8. Oh, 8 plus 1 is 9 times 2 is 18. That is 18 prizes for Brucey. I think that might be one of the biggest ones of the day, if not the biggest one of the day. 18 prizes, that is, Bruce. Ian, I will take the happy birthday with the stars, please. Forgot to email you. Okay. Can you just make a note of that, Katie, on the sheet, if you wouldn't mind? Chris Dyer. Well done, Chris. Jeffrey, you've won 3 prizes. We'll combine them for the £100 voucher instead of the £75 one. That makes sense. Chris Dyer will swap for membership. 5 £1 coins. Yeah. Forgotten what wheel we're on. Harry Lime. Now there's a name to have, isn't it? Cool name, that is. Forgotten what the wheel was we was on there. As the times 4 vintage prints is worth 4 prizes, common sense is that I swap my double up to that one. Someday in the future, if on a multiplication wheel, I may make the biggest win of the day. How is that, Ian? Well, for me, personally, seeing as you're asking, Stevie, is a bloody nightmare. Because now that you've actually mentioned it, I'm sure there's going to be 1 or 2 other people sitting there going, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. And then they're going to do the same thing. Stevie Fraser. So we're going to 4 vintage prints. There we go. I've landed on that one a few times. Yeah, we'll see. My pocket went ouch and winced when Katie chose it as her double up, as one of her double ups. And I specifically and craftily made a point of not saying anything to anybody. Because it was one of those ones where I didn't really want to let the cat out of the bag, because I knew somebody like you, Mr. Fraser, would eventually let the cat out of the bag on the stream. I kind of gave Steve the idea and would like to do the same, please. So yeah, I get that. Just bear in mind though that, you know, the more you lot try and get round something or try and give yourselves an edge or whatever, the more it will make me work a little bit harder to battle with you. And one of the things I have got to do, and I've been saying it for weeks, is I've got to change some of the stuff on the prize wheel, add some things, because otherwise it gets too stagnant and gets too boring. Scott Donaldson's 10 wheel spins is next. I really hope you don't land on 4 vintage prints and then hit a 10. I really, really hope that doesn't happen. It will feature less on the wheel now, says Dragon All Coins. It will if I get my act together, yes. Sticking on my coin sheets as there's more of them, says Stuart. Yeah, it's interesting. I always find it interesting what game you play. You know, everybody has their own little system. It's like going to the casino, isn't it? Everybody has a system. Sorry, anyone with an S as the start of the first name cannot change swaps. Okay, this is Mr. Donaldson's first one. Remember, he adds... Oh, my head. I've forgotten what you're on now. 3. You're a full Monty member, aren't you? So it's 3. 3 plus 3 is 6 to whatever you just landed on. My name is TB. No, that's not Scott's win. Oh, okay, cool. No worries. That was Mick's spin. Mick is a full Monty, so that's 3 plus 3 is 6. Now it's Scott's. So we have 20 pre-decimal for the first spin. times 13. What's times 13, Steve? Oh, done me. 7 plus 3 is 10. 6 times for the first spin, 10 times for the second. Yes, both Scott and Steve have changed their double up to 4 vintage prints. Now the cat's out the bag, I'm expecting 1 or 2 other people to probably do the same thing. Club 100 coin. Yeah, as from now. They both did it before the spins. Two. 5 plus 3 is 8. £25 membership, 18, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 41, 48. Yeah, I make it 52. 52, 62. I haven't got a double up, but I'm going to ask anyway. Can I do that, Ian? What we'll do though, just to again moving forward, you never know never sort of realise these things until things come up. So at the beginning of all this, when we started all this, I said that all the people's double ups would be set in stone, but we let people change them now. So anybody can change their double up choice. That's the first thing. It has evolved over time, and I found it to be a little bit unfair to make people stuck on their double up choices. So anybody can change their double up choice. But from now on, let's make sure that if anybody's going to change a double up choice, fair's fair, let's do it at the start or before the start of the stream, not halfway through. It's no problem to Scott and Steve, I've marked yours down anyway now, so yours is changed. But, oh, Royal Mint Online, good spin. How many of them are you going to get? But just to make sure there are no cock-ups or issues or anything else, and what with time lags and delays and internet going down and one thing and another, let's just have a little rule from now on that if anybody's going to change their double up choice, they do it before the start of a stream. All right? And then we're nice and clear. 3 plus 3 is 6. It's about time you got yourself a double up popcorn. Single vintage print. Oops. There's the 10. Oh, close, but no cigar. And it didn't even go on to the 5. Look at that. 4 plus 3 is 7. Is this spin 7? Spin 7. Lorna's got it. Spin 7. Right in there, right in there. Take my dog out in a bit. It's getting a bit cool. That's been a bit hot. TGBCH coin. Now, if you get a 9 plus 3, that's 12. That becomes a set of planets. See? Ooh, there it is as well. Oh, just missed it. Look at that. Interestingly, nobody has chosen the Wow Wow as their double up choice. And I think if I had 3 or 4 double up choices, that is one of the ones I would go for. But that's just me. Sheet of coins. Oh no, stay away from the 10. Let's just slow that wheel down there. Just slow down there. Thank you. That's a 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. And we're off. Spin 9. There's the set of 4 vintage prints. Oh. Just missed it. Last spin. The very last one. In a minute. There's the 10. And the 9 is coming. Might get the 9 this time. And then again, you might just get mugged with a 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And this is spin number 10, I believe. Sheet of coins. And a 5. 3. A 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Well, there you go. So there's the 10. I'll have a little look at that in a little while. See how that panned out for you. I hope you're happy with that. Now, that's it. Now it's just a finish, George's prize draw, and then we're done. And I'm going to have a cup of tea. Take the dog out. Pardon me. Pardon me. So we'll just load that up. Thanks ever so much to Chris and everybody for bearing with the stream. He's just loading up the George's prize draw wheel. Balancing totals first. Okie dokie. We're 1 out between us at the minute. That's why. Chris is having another look at it. We have a discrepancy of 1. Which obviously we don't want. I want no discrepancies. Don't like discrepancies. But we will get it right. And then we'll be off. We will. Remember to get all your entries in for Hector's prize draw. by tomorrow night. And George's prize draw, the timing on that is starting to change a little bit because we're needing to close that off earlier and earlier. I imagine it won't be too long before we end up closing that off, like Hector's draw, before we start the stream. I can see that coming really. What else have I got to tell you about? Don't think I have really at the minute. And we don't overrun, yeah. Yeah, I imagine that change is coming pretty soon, so we'll end up closing George's draw off earlier and earlier, so that it really closes it before the stream starts. Hector's draw has to finish the night before because of having it ready for the start of the stream. Just going to add these up again just in case it's me. 12, 13, 17, 18, 28, 31, 32, 35, 49, 58, 58, 62. What is the first prize in Hector's draw on Friday? For this week, a set of football coins. Then I think maybe we'll have a bit of a change next week, and I will get something else organised. I was thinking I might put up a silver Rosalind Franklin. What do you think? In one of Hector's draws. Or even an armistice. I've got an armistice. I've only got one. But I've got an armistice. We could put that up as first prize in one of Hector's draws. What do you think? The feedback really does help. Knowing what you might be wanting or whatever, it really does help. We'll give it all a bit of a change round. So if I end up changing something and you don't like what I've changed, then I have to blame you and say it's your fault because you didn't give me any feedback. See? That's what happened. I was listening to the ABC News this morning, Lady Robbins. I have a little listen to American news in the mornings as I'm getting ready sometimes. And saw the news about Andrew Cuomo, the New York governor. That was something I didn't expect, something I didn't see coming. He's been had all sorts of complaints going against him. 11 cases of being over friendly with female staff. And yet when the pandemic was on, I was rating that guy because he was taking no nonsense. Andy Bab causing problems, sorted now. Ah, yeah, you got to watch that, Andy Bab. Okay, we are off. He's been indicted. Oh, wow. That's certainly falling from a great eye. I'm surprised nobody's indicted, what's his chops, the one who was president. Phil Sanderson, £200 for you, £100 Casper Cash, £100 membership. Well done, Mr. Sanderson. And that shows you exactly what can happen when you take out a subscription for an entry, just one entry in every draw. Where that gives Phil an edge is that he doesn't have to remember. He can forget, and it don't matter. So if you want to give yourself a little edge like Phil, take out a subscription. Even if it's only one entry in each draw, then you're covered. Jeffrey Brinklow for 150 quid, 75 and 75. And last but not least, Lady Robbins, 50 and 50. There you go. And we are done. We are done. So thank you very much for sticking with it. It wasn't the easiest stream we've ever done. I will try and make sure that I'm a little bit more prepared for the next one, for Friday. And that my internet is working. It was an unfortunate time for my internet to go down. It was literally 10 minutes before the stream and it went poof. I was sitting here doing, no, a little bit longer than that, about 20 minutes before the stream. I was sitting here doing some wrapping and packing. 1 minute it's working, I'm ordering the courier, done. Next minute, poof, all gone. Right then, thank you very, very much. Thank you, Chris and Lorna and Katie and Andy and everybody, and a little bit of love out of my bucket, and we'll see you on Friday. Thank you.
The British coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a